Welcome back to Hudson Valley Week in Review. I'm Amy Greene. We continue now in Ulster County, which just received top honors for its work in preserving the environment and helping war veterans. The Patriots Project in Kingston earned the county one of 2 achievement awards from the National Association of Counties. The second award was for the dedication to reduce the carbon footprint. Many saying Ulster County Executive Michael Hines' initiatives are the reason for the honors. We spoke to the county executive himself about the awards.
Well, first and foremost, it's always a team effort. But really what we're talking about are taking on massive challenges, national issues, and addressing them at the local level. First and foremost, I can't tell you how proud I am that our community has functionally solved the problem of homelessness among our veterans population with the Patriots Project. It was a unique model that we designed here. In fact, I've spoken at the National Association of Counties in Fort Worth, Texas about this model because it really is something plaguing communities all across the country. We designed this working with a non-for-profit, taking a former group home, and making sure that the services are there for people who have really fought for our country, served all of us, fought for the society that we get to live in, and so many of them have returned with either PTSD or other really serious substance abuse issues in which they find themselves homeless and really living on the streets, not participating in the very society they fought to protect. And so it gives me great pleasure to know that we've designed a solution that works and it can be replicated in community after community around our country. And I'm excited that we can be able to solve that problem. Just in the last year, there's 12 homeless veterans that have been really serviced by this, and it's exciting because what happens is, for an individual who finds themselves homeless, who served our country, it's also an amazing undertaking to try to take on the bureaucracy of government and get the services and the treatment that you may need. And so in this situation, what happens is all those services are brought directly to them. It's centrally located, the bureaucracy is washed away, and it really is about helping those who've served our country really get back into society and really thrive. And that's what it's been all about. Very exciting. There's some story after story that are just such great successes. We're very excited. I think what we're glad to be able to, this is an ongoing transitional housing project that's there for people every single day, 365 days a year, 7 days a week, here in Ulster County. And so whether it's today, I hope at some point it's completely obsolete. I hope there is no more homelessness among our veterans population. But as long as there is, we're going to make sure that there's a real home, an appropriate place with dignity and respect to care for people who fought for our country. I've always believed that Ulster County, much like the Hudson Valley, has this beautiful, pristine environment, and we have an obligation to do right by them. Now, many counties have really thrown a tip of the hat to environmental protections when it comes to things like garnering their electricity. They get their electricity, 10 or 15% will come from renewable resources. Here in Ulster County, I'm very proud to say that 100% of our electrical use comes from renewable resources. We've taken on things like making sure there are electric car charging stations at all county facilities, and it's available for free. Designed very specifically to make sure we promote alternative use vehicles. The county has done that with biodiesel in our own buses, seriously reducing our carbon footprint across the board. In fact, we're the first county in the state of New York that can claim the amazing distinction of being net carbon neutral. It's about focusing our environment so it's there to really be there for our children and our children's children. We have a responsibility to get it right, and that's what we focus on here in Ulster County. It's exciting. We have a Department of the Environment. Obviously, anyone who ever wants to have any questions can go to the county website at ulstercountyny.gov, and we have extensive information available. It's very important. The point that I continually try to make is that you can be both fiscally responsible and socially responsible. For both the awards that we're talking about here, both the Patriots Project and our efforts to address our carbon footprint, and all the successes, Ulster County still has had tax reductions for the last 3 years, and that's very exciting. Well, it really talks about really how wonderful a community it is and how lucky we all are to be able to call this place our home. We say it's the finest place anywhere to live, work, and raise a family, and that's what it's really all about to me and my entire administration. I will tell you this, I am positive there's no shortage of additional challenge that we will have to face going forward, but I hope that what we are doing is facing it with the thoughtfulness that has come to addressing this issue and hopefully the same level of success.
We were also invited to witness the county executive signing a new agreement that will bring in more than $2 million to Ulster County for a new trail along the Ashokan Reservoir. Under the agreement, an 11.5-mile recreational trail will be developed along the north shore of the reservoir. Ulster County will develop plans, construct, and take care of the rail trail, while the Department of Environmental Protection will maintain trailheads and parking lots. Here now, the signing.
There's never really been this kind of financial commitment that's going to make such a big difference. We're excited by that. Thank you. That's very exciting for me from a purely business perspective too. The idea that we're also signing an agreement that's going to include major marketing efforts. That's very exciting. Then we're going to market with water ratepayers throughout the Metro New York area. That's another part of this at no charge to Ulster County. And we're really going to have a collaborative effort to encourage tourism and have everyone enjoy just how beautiful this is. We should probably say a special thank you to the legislature too. I know this probably wasn't an easy process for them. I haven't been to many legislative sessions, but I heard these were particularly lovely. Everybody was very happy, and everybody was in complete agreement. So, anyway.
Yeah, that happens always.
Exactly. And thank you very much for everyone for all their efforts in really trying to advocate for this. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Okay.
We're looking down at the agreement first.
Guys, that really does it. Thank you so much.
I've been here 30 years full-time, and I think this is the single biggest step towards a renewed tourism industry, a clean tourism industry, lots of people coming here and really enjoying the Catskills in the best possible way. It's the best. I mean, it's something that's going to bring tens of thousands of tourists every year, and people need to eat, and they need to have places to stay, and they need to get their bikes fixed, and they need to do all the things, buy gas for their cars, and it's going to be great for the local economy. The Ashokan Reservoir is kind of a hidden jewel that you can only see from a couple places. And this the bike trail will allow people to enjoy the full length of the Ashokan Reservoir.
When we come back, the newest group of Americans took their oath of citizenship at a special ceremony. We'll take you there next.